What's up, guys? It's Matt with Suddenly Vegan here with a quick one today. We're going to be cooking and tasting and reviewing the Dr.Prager's Perfect Turkey Burger. My mom always raised us making turkey burgers because we really didn't eat beef or pork growing up. And so I've got a really good feel for the taste on my taste buds for turkey burgers. So I'm going to taste these and see how they turned out. That's enough talking for one day. Let's just get right into it. First, let's get the pan, it's hot, and then we're gonna take some Country Crock vegan butter. Once I get the butter on there and it's melted, I'm gonna reduce that to low heat for now because you don't wanna burn the butter, you just wanna get it melted so that way it'll soak into the burgers. Next step is to unwrap the Dr.Prager's Perfect Turkey Burgers. I mean, these are monstrously thick. And clearly because of the size of pan we're using, I'm going to have to cook these one at a time. But not too worried about that. Now that I have that in the pan, I'm going to grab my spatula and just move it around a little bit further into the center. Make sure it doesn't stick. With thick burgers like this, I like to go ahead and cook on a low heat and put the lid on because that really keeps the moisture in. Then I turn it up just a little bit here. Cool. Next, while that's cooking, I'm gonna toast the buns. You can use whatever kind of buns you like, but I prefer potato buns. So yeah. Okay, so I don't wanna really burn them. I'm just gonna put them on about 2.5 each, just to get them hot, so that way I can really get the flavors in there soaked. Next, let's check on our burger. As you can see, it's starting to really sizzle. So let's just flip that, see where we're going. It definitely smells like turkey, which is interesting. I haven't had a vegan burger that smelled this much like turkey in a while. So now that we got that first side just a little bit cooked, I'm gonna flip it so that way we soften that other side. And then after that, I'm gonna season it while it's soft. So while that's cooking, let's take a look at our side for the night, which are gonna be these, I forgot what brand these are, but they are seasoned waffle cut fries. And I'm gonna put these in the air fryer. So they're gonna be really crispy and really good with whatever we decide to dip them into. So now I just drop those into the air fryer here. And now this is ready to go into the air fryer. And this will take about 15 to 16 minutes on 400 degrees in the air fryer. Time to flip the burger, but first I just want to show you the seasoning blend I'm working with tonight. So I'm going to be using the Cavender seasoning, the all-purpose Greek seasoning. It's good for just about anything you want to put it on. I'm also going to be using my standard, which is garlic powder. It just gives a nice flavor to everything. And then I'm also going to be using this Weber's Chicago steak seasoning because I want to give it a really deep and meaty flavor. And even though it's not an imitation beef or a real beef, it's turkey, I think that adding this seasoning will give it a more meaty and bold and rich flavor. Definitely time to take this lid off and season the turkey. So let me just lift this up from the other side. And boom, as you can see, it's sizzling and hot. Now let me just flip this right quick. I'm actually going to turn the heat up just a little bit. And now it's time to season it. Now when it comes to this, you can be as liberal or as conservative as you like with the seasonings. I just like to get a little bit on both sides first of all, and then as I continue to develop the burger here in the pan, I'll add other seasonings as the needs arise. And so let's put the lid back on here. Make sure we're keeping everything nice and hot. That heat and that pressure keeps that heat recirculating in there under the pan, and that brings our cook time down, and it helps us to really keep it juicy. Now that our buns are done, just take those out. They're nice and hot, and add some Veganese. Now that I've got the Veganese on there, let's add some more seasonings and sauces. On the bottom of the bun, I'm gonna add this weird Heinz ketchup that we found at Bargain Hunt. It's not just regular ketchup, it also has a blend of veggies in it. Since I don't have pickles right now, I'm also gonna add some sweet relish to the bottom of the bun. last but not least, I'm gonna add my favorite golden spicy brown mustard. Now that we got that settled, let's check on our burger here. And it is looking and smelling gorgeous. So this is the side that wasn't seasoned. So now we're gonna do just like we did with the other side, and I'm gonna add the seasonings to the wet side, which is this top side. Now let's flip it again and put this other side on the heat. Next, we're gonna mix our condiments on the burger. So there's one more thing we're gonna add, but we're not gonna add this on the bun. We're actually gonna add this in the pan with the burger itself. And that is the one and the only Sweet Baby Ray's. So why in the world would I add Sweet Baby Ray's in the actual pan? The thing is, the sugars in the barbecue sauce are going to really lock in whatever flavor I put on the burger. So once I add this to the burger, the seasoning and all the other flavorings that I put on the face of this burger, when I flip this and I put it back onto the heat, it's gonna sear that in and lock it in. Like you can hear it sizzling just off the spatula, but watch this. That's a beautiful sound. I don't care if you're vegan or not. That smells delicious, period. So, once I've seared it in on that side, I'm gonna do the same with the Sweet Baby Ray's on the other side. And that's our fries. I'll grab them out in a second. I'm gonna let them crisp up just a little bit longer in the air fryer while I flip this burger. See that? Exactly what I was talking about. Look at that glisten. Look at that shine. Let's get close. Look at that beauty. That's gorgeous. Last but not least, I'm gonna melt some of this Follow Your Heart smoked Gouda slices. Now you'll know the vegan cheese is melted and ready to go when you hear a specific sound. And there it is. You hear that? Boom. That's the cheese melting in the pan. That's how you know it's ready. So now, take that out. Onto the plate. Let's put that bun on, and then finishing touch. I'm just gonna add a little butter on the bun. Just a little. Give it a little glisten. Just a little shine. And you didn't think I forgot about the fries, did you? Boom. What'd I tell you? Perfect. And there we have it. Seasoned fries with a delicious burger with, look at that, melted Gouda. All right, I'm all done cooking. Now it's time for the taste test. Look at that burger. I've got the burger right here in front of me. It's time for the taste test. First of all, I killed this joint. Second of all, what I like most about it is the thickness. That really makes it feel really meaty and juicy. And they definitely got the flavor right in terms of how a turkey burger or how turkey meat would taste. So if you're like me and you're vegan and you want to taste something that's really realistic to a turkey burger, Dr.Praeger's quote-unquote perfect turkey burger, pretty perfect. Turn the camera off. Let me eat how I want to. This is good, man.